I swear every single year Ilicic gets like a ridiculous item, but in game it's never really that great, which is a shame because the stats are always just mad. So let's see if this year is any different. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. Welcome to this 91 rated Team of the Season Ilicic review. This card, like I've just touched on at the start, looks excellent on face value, and I'm hopeful in game it's going to be good, but just judging by his price, I just get the feeling people have tried him and ultimately ended up binning him off. But we are hopeful. We are hoping it's going to be Ilicic's year. I'm looking on Footbin right now. Like seriously, every single FIFA he has just insane items that have really, really good in-game stats. But as I say, he's never really been a go-to player for anyone in Ultimate Team, I guess. But yeah, in the comments below, if you use Ilicic a lot, let me know. So anyway, this is the team we're going to use him in. He is going to start as a striker for us, but I might also drop him to cam just because he looks like he could fit that role rather well. 4-star on this guy, and he is left-footed, and he does stand at 6'3". Now, in-game attributes, like I've already touched on, are pretty freaking good. That shooting column is excellent, like top tier, brilliant shot power, long shots, and finishing, and attack positioning. Really excited to see what this guy is like in front of goal. The same, to be fair, can be said for the passing. Brilliant vision, really good short passing, and decent long passing as well. And also worth mentioning, really nice crossing too. So the guy should be able to distribute really well, and because he's got the 4-star weak foot, should be off both feet too. Dribbling, bit more of the same for the most part, really good ball control and dribbling, but his balance and agility aren't quite up there compared to the other attributes, and that is a concern instantly because he's 6'3" and his agility not being that high already is going to mean that likely he is going to feel quite heavy on the ball. So yeah, let's see how that plays out when we get into the matches. And then finally, physically, he's looking alright, but to be fair, for someone of his stature, those physicals are not really anything too impressive. Over to Footbin we go for chem styles, and yeah, this item is looking pretty mad. No matter what you apply to him, he's looking pretty crazy, but ultimately for gameplay purposes, I think the one you've got to go with on this guy is going to have to be engine, because I just feel like these two stats in general are just going to be so big. Also brings him up to 99 in-game dribbling, which is, you know, pretty damn mad. But as I say, if you drop this guy to being a cam, he looks excellent for that role. So let's see how he gets on as both a striker and as an attacking mid. Okay, Ilicic in this one has a backline of Joe Gomez and Issa Diop to be. I'm presuming he's going to make a sub. Nice. Love to see it from Ilicic. I mean, it would have been a perfect start to the game, right? What a tackle that was from Duncan. Ilicic, Zielinski, chance for a goal, and a tidy finish as well. Very slow animation from the goalkeeper there, but Ilicic does really well to put it away, and it's a nice assist for the Polish midfielder too. Ilicic holds up play, slides it through, and Zielinski almost. Nice. Chance. Ilicic does not miss on the second attempt. Powerful strike to beat Pope. Here we go. Here's a chance. Ilicic in a bit of open space. Has he got the pace to beat Joe Gomez? Probably not. We'll cut back. Try and get the pass on the inside. We do so, but sadly, chance isn't converted. Well, we are 2-1 to the good after the first 45, but as we said at the start of the video, we are going to make some changes for the second half. Ilicic drops to cam, and Zielinski drops to a CDM/centre mid role. Zielinski for a nice flick pass into Ilicic. Can he get round his man? He's actually done really well to get that shot away, but sadly just lacked the power. Oh, ball's whipped in. Chance, Ilicic. Oh, just couldn't get up to it. Nice from Mbappe into Ilicic, who's going to find some space. Can we get the shot away? Left one on the floor. Ilicic, oh, nice outside the foot shot into the far corner to make it 4-1. And that surely puts this game to bed. Mbappe into Ilicic, who's now got some space. Chance from distance. We'll go for it, and what a finish. What a finish. Wonderful. Right in the top corner. Out of the reach, and that is well and truly game over now. Well, for whatever reason my opponent has decided to quit. I actually don't get why people quit so late in champs, because there's just no point. Anyway, Ilicic in that game, 4 goals, and clinical to be fair, made some really good shots, had some really good shots in that game, and if they didn't go in, they really did test the keeper, so I'm very happy with his performance. Here's a chance. Can Ilicic get on the end of this? He's... oh! Just loses out that battle to the low. Ilicic. Nice ball into Zielinski. Oh, Zielinski. Him and Mbappe link up nicely. Oh, great ball, great ball. Oh, sadly Ilicic just couldn't get on the end of it. What a goal. What a finish from Ilicic. We're slowly back into this game. Okay, it's a free at the back team in this game, so Ilicic is definitely going to be under pressure from those centre backs. Oh, off the Denver bar from Ilicic. Win that, win that. Ilicic holds up play nicely. I need a runner. We find Zielinski. Oh, the pass just wasn't quite where we wanted it. And Danovich goes along. This is where we should be able to utilise Ilicic's height, but Cannavaro just leaps well above him. Nice pass from Ilicic there. Brilliant pass to Ronaldo. Ronaldo. It's a good bit of play in general. Oh, it's a very well worked goal. That's a brilliant team goal. Just pass, 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 and find the back of the net. Well, 2-2 at the break. Very, very annoyed to have dropped a 2-goal lead, but hopefully we can get it back in at the second 45. Usual changes for the second half. Ilicic have a chance to bring the ball forward now. Puts the ball inside for Deulofeu to give us the lead back. Nice bit of play there. What a goal. I just randomly went for it. We're completely out of this game because I went on ultra attacking, but what a goal from Ilicic. Well, unfortunately that game did not go the way we wanted, but Ilicic was alright. I think I definitely do prefer him as a striker. He just doesn't quite have the agility for that Krul. He just slows things down. So if you want a quick summary on this card, it's pretty much the same old story with Team of the Season Ilicic. And it's frustrating because this guy is pretty underrated in real life, but in FIFA, even though he gets all these insane items, he still just doesn't quite feel as good in game, and it's very, very frustrating. Straight up I'll say, the output on this card is pretty terrific. His goal scoring ability is top class. But he's one of them items that you've got to work really, really hard to get the most out of. And when you come up against someone who is good at defending, they know to put this guy under pressure, they know to put him in tight situations, and that way you're just not going to get the best out of this card, which is very, very frustrating. When this item is given space, he's excellent. He will rip teams apart. His shooting's brilliant, like really, really top level, and his passing is also to a really nice level. But his dribbling just really, really holds him back. He's heavy on the ball and can be slow to turn at times. And when he does do them slow turns, the ball sometimes goes a bit further than it should, despite him having really good ball control. And it's because of those reasons that this is a limited item, which is frustrating because, as I say, some of his technical stats in terms of shooting and passing are excellent. And in game, his shooting and passing can be excellent. But yeah, it's just one of them, guys. It's just one of them. I think you all know what I mean without even describing it thoroughly. It's just one of them cards which sadly just doesn't live up to some of its attributes, which is such a shame because, as I say, some of the technical stats in regards to shooting and passing are so good. Anyway, let's go through the other attributes, shall we? His pace was fine. Look, he's not rapid, and even with a Hunter Chem style, I don't think he will be. With Engine, though, he felt quick enough. He just doesn't quite have the breakaway edge, but he's obviously quick enough in game. In regards to shooting, like we've already touched on, excellent. I really don't have any complaints. From distance, he is just ridiculous. His finesse shots are class, and his power shots are great too. His left foot is brilliant for shooting, and that's just it. I love his left foot, it's class. Passing a bit more of the same, really like his short passing and distribution, and also he's got a really nice cross on him too, so happy with that. I will say this, I don't think his passing off his right foot is that great, but he has got a 4-star weak foot, and his shooting off his right foot seems fine, but the passing not so much for whatever reason. Now we go on to the dribbling, which is something I've already highlighted. It's that agility and his ability to turn. It's just not there, and it's such a shame because it holds him back so much. If this guy was like, you know, about a foot shorter and had ridiculous agility, it would be an absolutely mad card. It really, really would, and his price would probably be ×5. Physically, I've got to say, I was a bit disappointed in this card though because, yeah, although he's got good strength, I did find him to be knocked off the ball a bit easier than I thought he would be, and also his stamina just doesn't hold up that well into late game. And also aerially, for someone as big as this guy, he just doesn't seem to have the fight for the ball. He hasn't got particularly high aggression, and his jumping's obviously quite low, and even though he is quite tall, he's not as much of an aerial threat as he should be, and did get dominated by centre-backs in quite a few situations. So, yeah, that's a shame. But all in all, as I said, the summary, the best way to describe this item is it's a limited card, and it's frustrating because he really, really does have some awesome technical stats, and I know I've said that about 3 times now, but there's just little things about him that just hold him back, and that is annoying, but it's a recurring thing with special Ilicic cards, and I think most people know that by now. There's a reason that this guy's got these ridiculous card attributes, but he's so cheap, so yeah, that is that. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 91 rated Ilicic. It's not as if like he's unusable, but if you're going to use him, as I say, you're going to have to put in some work to get the most out of him. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, pop them down below. Also let me know who I should review next. I'll catch you in the next one.